started on marinating a flank steak because I'm making a light version of a traditional taco. So I've got a couple pounds of flank steak and a little bit of beer for the marinade. Then we're just gonna layer with flavors. And then we're gonna add that beer, which is not only gonna add flavor, it's gonna ensure that your meat comes out really moist after you cook it. So you're gonna need about a cup of that beer, which is about half of this container. So we're just gonna cover this up, and you wanna let it sit at room temperature for about an hour, or you could even start a day ahead and just pop it in the fridge. I've got that meat going on the grill pan over here, and I can smell the citrus from the orange, the onion, and even the beer. That's looking nice and colored, but we want a little more brown before we flip it. So I'm gonna make a nice light sauce to serve with that flank steak, and I'm gonna need some soy sauce. So about 1/3 of a cup of low sodium soy sauce, just add it in, and then we're just gonna flavor this up. We're gonna chop up a green onion, just the white and the pale green parts, and chop it up. And then we're gonna add a little bit of spice with the serrano. And we're just gonna use half. So just cut it up into nice rings. You don't need to seed it or anything. And just add it in. Let's go check on that meat. Yeah, we're ready to flip this one. Okay, let's finish up this sauce. We're gonna also add a little bit of citrus. So the juice from one lime. Just squeeze it in there. And then just brighten it up with a little bit of chopped fresh cilantro. And then just whisk it up. So it looks like we're ready to take that off the grill. We're looking nice and brown on those sides. So before you cut into that meat, you wanna make sure you let it rest for a little bit so it can absorb all that juice and you don't release it when you cut in. So this is where this recipe gets really interesting. Instead of using the traditional tortilla, I'm gonna use butter lettuce. So I'm just gonna slice up a little more of a garnish, that avocado, so just scoop it out. And then we can just cut up that meat. So when you just wanna slice up a few pieces, that looks perfect, nice and pink, really juicy. So just grab a piece of butter lettuce and just put the meat right on there like you would with a tortilla. Couple pieces, just like that. And then drizzle some of that wonderful salsa that you made. And then a couple slices of that avocado. And then just roll it up like a traditional soft taco and then just bite in.